me to cover it. So
You know, I'm as with a lot of things, I got into drill very late. Um, Honestly, it might have even been like last year. I started listening to,
wow.
yeah. I think last year was when I found out who Pop Smoke was, and um, I mean, I wish I would have found him sooner. Because yeah, great talent. I love what's it? Is it Meet the Woo 1 and 2? Are his?
Yeah, yeah, that's what it's called.
I mean, they're great albums. And I guess I didn't realize that the origins of drill, and I saw your videos about it, but I always had assumed that it came from the UK here, but it started in New York and then it traversed over the seas to the UK.
Nah, it started in Chicago and then it went
Oh,
to the
okay.
UK and then it did come from the UK to Brooklyn. But yeah, but yeah, it's
Okay.
like it's interesting because it's like Chicago drill. It doesn't necessarily sound like it doesn't really sound like the UK drill as much because it's like it was really like it's the whole UK sound. It came from like one producer called DJ L. So it's like it's based on and he like it's based on beats he made in a certain era. His beats didn't really sound like that after 2014. So it's like it's interesting how the whole thing played out. But yeah, it's big. So you didn't listen to Chief Keef when he was big?
Oh, okay. Yes. I did listen to Chief Keef. I went out to Target and I bought Finally Rich when it first came out. Um, so Chief Keef is considered drill music?
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you mean when you say drill. Okay. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's drill. When people say drill these days, they're talking about Brooklyn drill mainly, or just New York drill because now it's in the Bronx. But yeah, nah. Chief Keef was drill. Early Lil Durk was drill. The music he makes now isn't drill, but his early music was drill.
Okay.
But yeah,
What about speaking of Chicago, would a guy I've been listening to a lot as of recently, King Von? Is King Von drill?
uh, yeah, he's drill. Like me from a producer standpoint, like the beats he raps on are different from like what I know of Chicago drill, like early Chief Keef, Lil Durk, G Herbo beats, but he's definitely I feel like he's like kind of like the new drill. Yeah, like the new era of drill in Chicago. So yeah, I say he was drill. The topics is definitely 100%. But yeah, as far as the beats go, I'd say yeah, like the new era of Chicago drill.
I've been listening to um, oh gosh, what's it called? I think it's called Welcome to O Block.
From the old block,
Yeah,
yeah, that's the classic. That's the classic album.
man, straight through. And that's how I always know and I really like on the album when I can just listen to it straight through, no skips. Just have it on at the
Yeah,
gym and, it works. I'm vibing to it.
yeah. Nah, that's a good album. It's a good album.
So now looking at New York, it is would you consider, and I can't remember if you mentioned this name in your video of Fivio Foreign. Is that a drill artist?
Yeah, Fabio Foreign, yeah, he's drilled. Right now he's trying to go more mainstream with it, but he's definitely drill. He's definitely it's like drill is like it's like a certain I don't know how to describe it, but like it's like it's a certain sound. But even if you do it in a more mainstream way, it's like as long as you have the sound, it's technically drill. And then it's like obviously then there's like the like what you're rapping about, like ops and stuff like that. that's the other part. But it's like really everybody these days is rapping about like getting into it with their ops and stuff. So it's like it's mainly the sound that makes it drill.
Was was really like what was the moment that took drill music into the mainstream? Was it the like the rise of Pop Smoke in like 2019, 2020?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's really like it's basically two like what you're saying talking about listening to Chief Keef back in 2012, but then listening to Pop Smoke now. So it's like two waves of drill. What really the reason like it even got over to the UK to come back to Brooklyn was because of Chief Keef. So that's when it went mega viral back in 2012, and they had a whole run. G Herbo, Lil Durk, artists like you got Lil Reese, LA Capone, people like that. And then the second time it really went viral was Pop Smoke. And then that's when it's like that's what a lot of people these days that's what it's known as. Like a lot of people wouldn't they wouldn't when they think of drill, they know Chief Keef. Like you, they know Chief Keef, but they like consider drill to be like Brooklyn drill, like Pop Smoke and them. So I'd say Pop Smoke definitely like he's definitely the reason it's big right now.